But what I'm saying is, can we just like agree that this is sick and like move on?
Yeah, the context of this is he's talking about me and talking about how I need to reconcile with him and how sad it is that there's quote unquote beef. Um, if you don't remember, there was when he broke up with Nick Fuentes, I encouraged him to go scorched earth on Nick Fuentes, and I spoke to him with the intent of getting him to go more scorched earth on Nick Fuentes. And I wished him well. I said, I hope that this is like a turning point. I think even at that time, no, this was after May had left. I think this was a pretty dark time in his life, and I realized that after burning his bridge with Nick Fuentes, he would have literally no one to talk to about what he's up to, because he had burned every bridge possible. So I decided I would sacrifice myself to try and render out the content. And after that, he got pissy with me over I can't remember, because he gets pissy at me at everything, and it's just like, I have no idea why he expects I would ever talk to him.
It's up to you.
Fio Viejo sent $1 on Rumble.
Oh yeah, this. By the way, he says a lot of shit in this stream that is either outright illegal, or would definitely be against even like Rumble's TOS, and this is one of those things.
Ralph, John F. Kennedy Jr. just showed up at the convention.
Well, yeah, it's time for some assassinations. I have to say, rhetorically speaking, of course. But yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time.
So yeah, that's a bit of an extreme statement, because that's like a specific person and a specific thing, an assassination. That's not just like vague, violent ideation. Okay, so this is a supercut of him talking about me, and I guess I'll play this. I think that I hope that this contains a lot of the stuff about illicit clips as well, and I'll just play this as long as I can stand it, as long as there's a point.
Daniel Larson Stan sent $3 on Rumble. Shout out Null, I see you're watching.
Hey, no, kill yourself, Shota Khan, who actually wrote fantasies about killing your mother. Detailed fantasies about killing your mother. I hope you are watching.
This earned me in the 8chan days, the board Intel, which was an international shitposting board. They called me the Mom Slayer, which is probably one of the funniest nicknames I've ever received ever. I still laugh when I think about it.
Do you still want to kill her or not? That's the answer I want. Do you still want to kill your mother or not? No. Do you still want to kill your mother, or do you not want to kill your mother now? That's the answer that I want. Do you still want to kill her, or do you renounce that?
I plead the fifth.
I doubt we'll get an answer, but whatever. Not just. Do you still want to do that, or like is that something that you're not in favor of now? By the way, you know the first time that Josh Moon met his father was me doxing his father on the air.
So I last spoke to my dad when I was like 13, so that's untrue. Also, he randomly posted like a picture of some guy like on his stream, and he claims that as like a win. If that is or is not my biological father, I have no clue, and I don't really care.
The first time he met his father.
This is how he's trying to entice me to join him for a friendly conversation about the RNC, by the way.
Up. You can say, Ralph, wow, goddamn, you're a fucked up son of a bitch. Like, holy shit, like, what the Like, what the did you do? But the first time Doc's Moon, Josh Moon, whatever the you want to call them, I'll call him Doc's Moon because that's what he wants to be known as, right? Doc's Moon. You know, he likes to throw the balls around, throw the bottles around, throw the energies around. He wants to be known as Doc's Moon, right? The first time he ever met his father was when I doxed him on air.
He repeats himself a lot in this. Kind of wish he had trimmed
And
it down a little
that's
bit.
the truth.
King of Pol sent $3. Have a drink, live on air if you so brave, you dumb fat pig. How is your daughter?
Oh, fuck off, cocksucker. You don't have a daughter or a son. You're just a loser. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's up to you. You have the chance.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
You have the chance to talk to me live right now.
What a
And,
gracious offering. To speak to a man who opens by like threatening me. He like says that I won't know. I know my dad from his stream, which is just not true. Whereas his kids knowing him through the Kiwi Farms threads about him will be true. And then he's like, "Oh, just come talk to me and have a friendly conversation about the RNC." Like,
it
no.
won't be much longer because I'm gonna sign off. So, it's up to you. Like, I actually, you know what? People are gonna think this is like fake. People are gonna think this is like bullshit.
By the way, he's in black and white mode because he's so fucking
The
gross looking that he's
actual
trying to hide how
freedom
like
of the
splotchy and gross
internet
his skin is.
depends on people like me and Josh getting along and fucking like shaking hands. And
It's incredible to me that Ralph, even at this point, still thinks that he could be a contributing member of anything ever. Like Ralph has nothing to offer anybody. I think that like worm food is probably his greatest possible contribution at this point in time. Like what does he possibly think that he brings to the table?
and not like trying to kill each other. And that's what it depends on. And if he really cares about, he will get on this line and he will talk to me right now and he will say that he agrees.
Hugh_Jasshole sent $1.
I wonder
on
what
lump.
the stages of
Come
grief
on,
are.
keep the tax-free extendo going.
No, I'm dead serious, dude. No, I'm not kidding. There's no tax free. You know what? I was up the other night. Whatever. Who cares? Like that doesn't mean anything.
Is this bargaining?
But what matters is actually me and him and others, by the way. It's not just him. It's not just me. But it's us getting on the same page and agreeing to. It's not that he's not gonna attack me or like stop people on my forum from like talking shit about me. That's
On my forum? Does Ralph like inebriate himself and then like close his eyes and play pretend under a blanket that he runs the Kiwi Farms and he's just imagining how much love and respect he gets as the prestigious janitor in chief of the custodian of records for the local LLC? Is that what? Is that a Freudian slip of?
That's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. But what it's about is us linking arms to stop what's about to happen. And so either he wants to do that or he doesn't want to do that. Josh ain't has the balls to call in. Whatever. I don't care. I haven't even thought about Josh. Is he in the
We're now in
chat?
denial.
I don't know. If he wants to come in, he can come in. But like, obviously, this is complete garbage. You know, I wish it was true. But it's not. So,
And with the courage to tear up trade deals, free political.
Josh, come on. What is stopping you exactly from coming on? If you think you're that much like smarter than me,
A very
little more
comfy
politics than
goose
me,
down
you
duvet,
can actually
Ralph. That's
outspeak
the level
me.
of
What is
of
stopping you
luxury
from
I am
coming
in.
on? Other than you being a pussy. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, I mean, you know, of course, you know what? Whatever super chat I make off you, I will donate to you.
Now this is like actual
Give you the
bargaining. This
money.
is like extended
Any
bargaining.
money we make together, I will give to you. How about that?
No, anger's coming. This ain't anger yet. This is
Any
just bargaining
money
for real.
I make from you being on this show, I will give to you.
Maybe it was denial at the
You
beginning. Now we're in
cowardly
bargaining.
faggot. But you still won't come on.
Actually, I could say it was depression.
So there's nothing stopping you right now from getting on these airwaves and commenting like we used to do in the old days on these types of events.
By the way, I want to say that he was supposed to have a conversation with someone named Lav. It might even be Destiny's ex, who has like a really skeevy reputation herself. But the woman that like leaked the cum goblin receipts was supposed to be like a guest on the show, and then I guess she saw what a fucked up clown this guy was and just bailed. So now he's just left hanging. And there's weird parts, by the way, where he was like seething at Eric Trump and like screaming at him. It was very bizarre. I don't know why he hates Eric Trump so much.
Accept your ego, accept your pride, accept you trying to hold me down. That's the only reason you don't get on here. Except you're trying to hold me down, except it's your ego, and except
I'm
it's your
trying to
pride.
hold him down. I'm not gonna. I saw what you did with Bossman Jack, Josh. I saw that you talked about him on the Mad at the Internet podcast. Now he makes tens of thousands of dollars, and now he has thousands of subscribers, and the whole website's dedicated to him. I need the Matty Bump, Josh. I need the Matty Bump. I got kids to feed. I got child support pay. Shit. I got Xanny balls to
And
buy.
you know, for a goddamn fact, me and you would be the best ones out of this fucking sector, at least, to comment on this speech. And you won't do it because you're. Now, prove me I'm wrong. There is no excuse. And he admitted the best stream he ever had was me, him, and Nora. So, like,
The
it's
best
just-
stream I ever had. In terms of, like, I mean, I really did enjoy the Kavanaugh stream. That was nice and cozy. That was like a pre-drunk Ralph. Nora was there. Nora is very nice, very easy to get along with. I don't know. The stream I did with Jem was pretty good. I think a lot of people like that. I wouldn't. It's just such a weird thing. It's so old now. It's hard to like look at that and be like, yeah, that was like a particularly great stream. It was a fond memory of like a Ralph that is very dead at this point, but it's not like the best stream ever.
total like horse shit. Like, I mean, and until
My best stream is the Channing interview.
so, like, I don't really care. But like, it's just pathetic, honestly. Like he has no excuse not to jump on. I have not blocked him on Telegram. He can jump on anytime he wants. Like it's just complete trash.
You're just staring at the Telegram window.
And he acts
Forlorn.
like I'm scared of him. I'm not scared of you, bitch. Jump on the air.